Hey, group chat on Wax, motherfucker, you. Hey,
Beep.
how's it going? Is that how he
We
does
don't we don't have him here to heckle me off tops.
It's like you be drinking too much milk, Demo. You know that shit ain't good for you.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, man. Something you got to roll with it, though. You gotta feel me.
You feel me?
man.
You figure deal me, man.
How's everybody doing this week? Are we doing okay? Are we doing good? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, it's another week, man. We're at it.
Trying to do a therapy podcast.
Trying to survive in that in the white man's world. You feel me?
Welcome to Group Chats on Wax. Welcome to talking to my ethnically diverse friends about living in my world. How's everybody feeling?
You ever watch that show?
World's pretty cool, dude.
What was it? Parks and Recreation.
Nope.
She used to go
I know
on
what
that
that is.
little.
Yeah,
I heard about them.
She would go on the little NPR type thing for the area, and the host, his name was. He said, "Hello, my name is Derry Merbles."
Oh, yeah.
Just this real soft-spoken guy. I was like, "Bro, what?"
Childish
I was
Gambino
like,
on that
"That's
show?
what they're gonna do." No,
Nah.
he was on
That was the
Community.
other one. Community.
They had a lot of
I
stars
like
that got their start on that show, though. They had Andy Dwyer, aka Star Lord, that was on there. Aubrey Plaza.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza was on there. Nick Offerman really got a big boost off that show. That's where his lore really comes
Star-Lord,
from.
bruh.
Yeah,
Enough said.
Mhm.
Star Lord.
Aziz
Yeah, y'all-
Ansari.
Y'all watch his new movie?
Aziz.
Aziz Ansari.
No, not yet.
Aziz?
The one with Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched it yet. I don't know. The trailer isn't doing much for me, so I'll get around to it. But there was nothing that really compelled me to press play on that at all.
Is it positive or is it negative type of content?
Well, it's like
It's
talking about
positive.
like it was a war with like robots
Rob-
and then
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. With Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah,
Robots barely become
Okay,
sentient.
okay. I'll peep.
yeah. It's
It's
directed. Yeah, it's the most expensive movie that Netflix has ever made.
360 million or around there or something like that.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
buddy.
And then
Just like Drake,
I
I'm
saw
a fan
Jimmy-
of Millie Bobby Brown.
like saw Jimmy was about to say it's like I think you were about to say it's directed by like the people who made the Avengers and shit like that.
Yeah, the Russo brothers.
Oh, that's
Mm.
it's some on some superhero vibes or what?
Nah, not really. It's like it's weird. I tried watching. I only watched half of it. I haven't finished it yet, but it's a tripping movie. You gotta
It's
like
made
sit
by
down and
the-
lock in.
Yeah, it was made by the by the Russo brothers, and then it's based on a book.
Yeah,
So
Mm,
mhm.
that's
Wow.
that's good. Well, what else? I mean, since we're already talking about it, we might as well just talk about what you're watching.
Yeah,
real
let's
quick.
just switch it up for
You
people.
talking Netflix? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Right on.
I've still been scarred from watching that movie. I haven't
Which
been
one?
able to extend it to other things. The Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch
Shit.
that stole bitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it? You finished it, right?
Yeah, I ended up finishing the movie. Unfortunately, I didn't have much better to watch, so I just watched it through the sound quality issues. It was as though they did not even use microphones; they just filmed from the camera. It was
Dude,
it
that's my
sounded
favorite.
so horrible. I was like, it's
Bro.
going in and out, and then the music they dubbed in was way louder than any voice, and they just, some voices were much louder if they're closer to the camera. Sometimes they turn away and you can barely even hear.
That's so funny that they just completely fucked off the whole entire sound stuff.
Yeah, but the
That's Tubi, right?
storyline of that was the Grinch came through. He was like mad at Santa because Santa set him up to go to jail. So he came through, snatched Mrs. Claus. Like, she went willingly, though. You know what I'm saying? And then he was just going around the hood, just gathering a harem of all these dudes' chicks. You know what I'm saying? They was just getting freaky at the house together in like some sort of large polygamy compound.
That's
You
the
know?
entire story.
That's
Basically a
what
movie
the
about
movie
freak
was
off?
about.
It's like a
They
freak
were
off.
just, they were just in there, just having one big polygamous compound, and then all the dudes and Santa got together to go get their chicks back.
All right. Oh shit, get your bitch back.
No, that's
That's what it was about.
man. Who's sitting down and thought of that?
And put
What's
the
the-
effort to execute it.
Hey, you gotta watch that.
Check it
new
out,
one I
guys.
sent you.
Got this great movie idea.
What
The
was the one I
craziest
sent you?
part about it was that the whole time the Grinch is just some dude wearing like a fuzzy green suit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn.
Like he was really supposed to be a Grinch.
You gotta watch that Killer Zaddy one.
Killer Zaddy. That's the other one you sent me. Oh man, I don't know about
That's
that.
crazy.
I
That might be
started
too
up.
dramatic.
I started up a weirdo one. I'm on my film watcher hype, where they're just like, here's a genre defining autistic film. And it's called The Possession. It's in the 80s. It has Sam Neill in it, who is, Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park. He's recognizable. And he's opposite this woman who's just like losing her shit the entire movie. that's the entire movie. Like it's just her losing her mind and beating her own ass, and then like Sam Neill beating her ass too. And yeah, it's just
She's getting her ass beat.
it's like he's doing the ass beating and she's also beating her own ass. She like walks in front of a car and like flops around, and like they tear up a restaurant together. I mean, I got about 20, I may come back to it, but I got about 20 minutes in it, and that was the most significant development. I mean, like Sam Neill also he goes to a random guy's house and then he beats his ass too. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's like
Man.
British cinema, I suppose. And just like, and it's filmed very weird at some points where like they're looking at the camera, but then the actor walks by the camera, so it's like trying to be artistic, and she like spits blood at the camera and stuff. It's way out. I fired up because it said it was The Possession, and I was like, oh, does it have to do with like demons? It was like, but not like they're the demons. It's crazy. It's really
Wow.
Yeah, it's from the 80s.
Yeah. Let me see where that's from.
You watching some old school shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna push the same show again because that's how much I like it. Running Point, but I didn't mention who else was in the show that might get you over the
did
fence.
the Asian chick, right?
Well, that I mentioned Brenda Song, Kate Hudson, but Chet Hanks is also a big
I seen that in
character
the preview
on the show. So if
is
you
he
guys
talking
are
like a
big-
bomba clot man?
Nah, but he is he got flavored. He's a seasoned white for sure on the show from Florida.
Yeah, that's real.
Seasoned white,
Damn, so is
addicted
that like
to
his
pills.
first like acting shit? Because I feel like I never seen him in anything.
Except
Just
for the
wilding
Jamaican
out on
hit,
IG.
Yes. Well, he's rich already. He don't gotta work like that,
Facts.
Hey,
I wouldn't take no
turn actor.
bad deals either,
Yeah, he's a rapper, right?
Yeah, he made a song and shit before. So, but yeah, check
White
that out.
White Boy Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
him
him.
on that one.
There,
Yeah, man.
they got.
Jimmy.
I was gonna say that's the one where it's like, what's her name? Kate Hudson owns a basketball team. That's the one.
Yeah, it's based on. It's loosely based on Jeannie Buss and the Lakers.
Oh,
the Buss family. So, but it's adult comedy.
It's adult comedy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I wonder. Is it so the like what can I say? What the wine mom humor that they have in the trailer, is that like throughout, or do they chill on that once you actually fire it up?
No, I mean, you got Kate Hudson as the star, of course, so you gotta have that. That's part of it, That's a spritzer kind of comedy, but
spritzer comedy. Hey, we coined it.
But then you got like the dynamic of black basketball players with a couple of seasoned whites, and then it's just like, and then some rich whites.
Okay,
and so it's a diverse group. Like they got jokes for also like the bar stool type middle-aged white dudes, and then they got like the of course younger hip black community people.
I'm one of them.
Then you got them too. You sprinkle in the MSG of Brenda's song and a couple of Asian jokes in there. She makes fun about Asians, and then it's great.
Right. Yeah, it's just hitting all the points.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe, but also adult content. So I like it. They cuss.
You could have your edgy semi-edgy coworker over to watch it.
Exactly. There's a little drug use. Yeah. Good. Not too much, but
all right. I got you.
Well,
they owe you. They owe you some ad revenue. I may actually turn it on then.
Yeah, you hear me, Kate Hudson? You heard him, right? You owe me.
Have you guys heard about that new movie, Novocaine? Anybody heard anything about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Jack Quaid, right? With Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid. Yeah, for sure. I'm interested in checking that out. I think I might watch that this week. Yeah.
Man, Dennis' son he's good.
Yeah.
About some dude he can't feel pain anymore or something.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch his movie, The Companion, but just haven't got to it. But I'm for sure
good.
trying to check that out.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
he was in Scream.
Yeah,
Right.
The
he's
Scream
been doing
remake.
a lot of shit. He's one of the main characters on The Boys. So Huey.
He's a good actor. I feel like he's got that name, and he looks like his parents too. But I feel like he really worked for it, and he's a good actor. The roles he's getting are based off his other stuff, and not just his name.
100%.
Well, to get
I
in
agree.
though is the name, right?
Yeah,
that-
I don't doubt that. He
You
looks
can't-
like his parents.
But that's
for
like
real.
that's Hollywood. It's like a whole lot of nepotism.
Nah, he don't look
can't
as good as
even-
his dad though. Pause. But
It's-
but he
And
ain't
his
no
mom,
Dennis
his
Quaid.
mom's Meg Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
he's-
not the
it's
other
set up.
Quaid. It's not the other Quaid son.
Who?
It's Dennis Quaid. Right?
His,
Quaid who?
his brother is the one from remember Independence Day
another Quaid?
where he's the one that say he got abducted and shit.
You're talking
Randy
about
Quaid?
Isn't that his
Yeah.
brother? They're not
Nah.
related.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's Randy Quaid.
Yeah, Randy Quaid is his brother for sure.
Is Dennis Quaid's brother?
Booyah shaka, booyah
Yeah.
shaka, you
He was like,
motherfuckers.
I'm back.
Bro, that's crazy. I didn't even actually know that they are related that way.
Yeah, that's what's up,
That's
man.
hilarious. He's nuts now.
He's
a
completely
kingpin.
nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, on that nepotism note though, like that in
Okay,
Hollywood,
no.
that's almost, I mean, yes, that's the entry point for them to be aware because they have like pretty famous parents, but that's more on the studios that bring them on because
Yeah.
nowadays they think that the only way that they're going to get people in seats is having a name recognition. So they'll go and they'll grab like the child of a star. And one of the biggest examples of that is Halloween, because Jamie Lee Curtis, her mom was well known from Psycho. So
Yeah,
they
she was a
brought
baddie
her
back
on.
then.
Oh, a new horror. Oh, we're bringing in the daughter of the woman who was in Psycho. So that's always been a thing, and it's like a cheap way to basically get recognizable talent. So if you have a famous actor, you just grab their kid and you just pop that on there. And so when you're looking at the movie poster, you'll see, oh shit, Quaid, and then you're like, oh, it's a son, but like still got you. So
Yeah.
that's one of the main. That's a huge
Like
driver.
Ice Cube son.
Right. I mean, like that's a huge. Well, it's not like young Cube Junior, but like still,
It is.
yeah. But like it's a two-way street there. They really use and abuse those kids in some ways. At the same time that they've gotten fortunate, but some of them, and I say this too because some of them that have gotten those opportunities, they're not like making off like bandits at all. Like, yeah, their parents are pretty rich and stuff like that, but by way of wealth these days, sometimes these actors really don't make that much, especially now because of like how stingy the studio system has gotten with greenlighting movies.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
just a little bit of insight for y'all.
Yeah.
Man. Well, dang.
But that's just how it's always been though. I mean, look, it's the easiest in too. Like looking even from back, like shit goes by forever, bro. That's crazy. That's lit
Mhm.
though. Like, I mean, who wouldn't want to be an actor if your parents are actors? Like, hey, you
Oh,
do
for
this?
sure.
Fuck
I
yeah,
mean,
easy. Well,
yeah,
not
there's-
easy, but I'm just saying it's like a cool in to mingle and whatever.
Yeah, but also you got to be careful.
Fuck
you know,
it
you
up.
know.
You can fuck up
Hey,
the legacy.
hey, you mind if your son stays over at the house tonight?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson
Gotta
style.
be careful. Gotta be
Yeah.
careful. Anyway, moving off that hot topic before YouTube freaks out. Hey, let's talk about pee and pants.
Hey, we're back, bro. You know,
Yeah.
we love high fashion here in the Genji universe because it's just so left brain and creative that that we got to share this one. It looks like a new brand, Jordan Luca, or a brand I'm not aware of. Maybe it's not new, but it's making noise because they have these new jeans that are the Gary Busey's, the pea stain jeans, and they're
Nah, not
$800.
Gary
or-
Busey,
Gary
Liam Neeson.
Liam
Oh, my
No,
bad,
but
Liam
also
Neeson.
Gary Busey. He didn't he whip it out in public and pee?
Yeah. No,
Well,
but
that's
Liam
a- I
Neeson
mean,
is
this
like
is-
But he
that
didn't
was
pee
just a
himself,
video.
right?
You know, Liam Neeson. We did a deep dive, and there's a plethora of him with pictures with his pants pee on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, I seem to remember there was definitely pee on Gary Busey's pants.
No, yeah,
I
remember
gotta, I
he
gotta
was
He
shout
was
that
just
out.
day.
outside, bro.
I think he put
Yeah.
it away early, you know.
And you're like, oh, somebody, so
Nah.
you're like, pulled the
Gary
hog
Busey's
out.
prostate is much stronger than Liam Neeson at this point.
Yeah, he just let it go.
But yeah, man. What do you guys think about these Liam Neeson type pants, man?
Yeah,
Ready to
Target.
just kick ass in them.
Here he is wearing them right now. You know.
Oh,
Like, this
he was
is,
the originator, like
yeah,
OG.
Yeah.
You know, they owe him money now.
Look at
Right?
the question. Why does Liam Neeson piss his pants so much?
I know. I'll find you. I'll piss my pants. So
this has been
yeah.
Type of dude just pee right next to you and be like, you know, if you hold your pee too long, you gotta get kidney stones. So you gotta just pee when you gotta pee.
Right, exactly. Man,
Yeah.
they got more. Wait, they've got more. Oh, so they got homie just like walking with this.
Yeah, just modeling
Look
it out,
at
see
my
what it'll look
piss
like.
pants.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Man,
So much PP.
what a fly look.
So does every pair of pants have the same stains exactly?
That's like not even like a real pee stain right there. Where's the drip going down? Like,
It's
is
off to the
weak.
side. You just put it in your pocket.
Just like that's also like that's the spread on that doesn't really make sense. Just, like depending on dick position.
You just
That's-
got a crazy daisy in there
he's
just
just
hanging
like,
around.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
crazy.
Yeah,
It's funny.
that's a little rough. That's like that's like starting to pee in your pants and then adjusting while you're doing it. Like,
And then you realize you couldn't stop peeing anyway.
yeah,
So you're like,
just
fuck.
fuck. I just got to roll with it and make an entire clothing line.
Wow.
Oh man, but yeah, man. High fashion, you know, what's the next thing? They always do crazy shit anyways.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, man, who got this fan requested? We love the fan requested questions and content. But yeah, who's the fan? Who's the general that asked this question?
I think Weezy put this on there.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
One of
That's how he
the
does.
generals here that is a fan of Onweezy did suggest a question here. It says, if a female takes a shit at the club, then proceeds to go back on the dance floor and twerk the rest of the night, is she a demon? Is she on demon time? I don't know. Probably.
Shitty ass bitch, bro.
I feel like that's grimy.
on tonight.
But hey,
It's definitely not as bad for a girl to take a poop at the club because that toilet seat is still dry. You know, the men's bathroom by the time it's time for the club is pissed all over. You know,
Oh,
keep it
it's
real.
chopped.
There's
You gotta
We've
take a
had
shit at the
poop.
club as like a dude, you're over with.
Nah, you already.
that's why I seen
wrong.
the meme of that. Like you gotta be a sick motherfucker to take a shit in the club and then go back out and
Yeah.
party.
But once you poop, man, like everything's different. You know, I feel like until I take a shower, like I'm no longer clean. You know,
Oh, really? That's weird.
that's real.
When you have to take a shit after you just showered is like a disappointing.
That's
feeling.
very hard, like disheartening for sure.
Hey, but at
Yeah.
least if you're in the club though and gotta take a shit, at least if it's like a nice club, they have like the dude in there, like in Vegas.
So he could just listen to you, just rip it.
Nah, but you could give him a tip, like $10 tip, and he gonna give you some breath mints, a splash
Some
of
ass mints?
cologne,
How about
Yeah,
that?
what does that do for your booty?
Yeah.
a stogie.
Little Guillermo's in there, just like
Little-
sitting
but then
down,
it's- but the thing is
listening
not-
to people.
What's bad with a chick is like, sometimes chicks like, like they gonna be having a little skirt on. You get some back shot wind. She just took a dumper. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
yeah.
chicks be like free balling it too. Like
It's
when they be
usually a
wearing
thong
dresses
or
like
something,
that.
at least in a little Vegas skirt. So like, if you just took a dookie and then you stuck that little cloth back in there,
I
you
mean,
wildin'.
And if you had like,
everybody poops, man. It's
and if you went to like a buffet earlier in the day, you might be like all bad shit.
get the lobster and the mac and cheese,
Got some
you know, the
oysters.
heavy.
Oh,
heavy
you ate a
stuff.
bad oyster and you at the club and you just got to the club not too long ago. Yeah, that's bad news. But hey, but I mean, it depends, bro. Like maybe would you appreciate it if she just said, you know what, I can't just keep wiping. I just gotta play it safe, and I'm just gonna shove this fucking piece of toilet paper up my ass when I'm done, just in case, so that
Pull a big
nothing
black.
comes out of this dental floss thong. When I'm
Man, I
twerking,
don't know.
you know?
That's pretty
Sheesh.
gross, bro.
Damn.
Remember Big Black did that on Robin Big?
What he was
What, take a
twerking
dump?
on this thing?
No, he had made a toilet paper thing because he had the runs hella bad. And he just made like a ball of toilet paper and like stuck it in his butt.
Yeah, like an ass pad, like an
Yeah,
ass tampon.
I mean, that's that's sometimes you just got to do it. You
That's
know,
foul.
sometimes that's just what you got to do.
Hey, we
Hmm.
might be onto something, bro. Like if you at the club and you
Like a
know,
diaper.
imagine like you were saying, right? Someone got crazy diarrhea at the club, right?
Oh,
And
I'm
there's a
going
guy.
home.
the dude that's helping you in the bathroom, giving you all the mints and shit, he got an ass tampon for you just in case.
Amigo, he'd be like, amigo,
Just
He's
a
like,
butt
don't worry, I
plug.
got you.
he'd be like,
Yeah.
amigo, para tu culo.
Like, yeah, I don't want you to waste your money. You paid to get in this club. We just got here. You got to enjoy yourself, bro. You got to get your money's worth. Get back
Thanks
out
a lot,
there, soldier.
Kie. I
I
really
think for
appreciate
a
it, bro.
dude, you could get away
Muchas
with.
gracias.
Yeah.
Grassy ass.
But I mean, that
Gracias.
that happened to me on Rolling Loud before. I'd take like 5 shits at Rolling Loud. That shit was all
Damn.
bad.
Hopefully day 1, not day 2 or day 3.
Yeah, it was day 1.
I
Yeah,
can't say
day
that
one's the best.
I've never had like a true blue club act like, oh man, I gotta go take
Like you're like,
man.
fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like I
Shit.
had to break the party to go take a dump.
That happened before the club too. Like I remember I was going like to Rick Ross or some shit. And we went to like the back in the day the Rio buffet, and I was just like, damn, shitting like crazy before the club.
Hey, you know what? One of my greatest memories of being at one of these festivals was the feeling I got when I was thizzing, but I had to take a shit. And when you finally get in a porta potty, but it's actually clean, bruh.
Oh,
Oh my
you don't gotta
god,
do
I was in
anything.
straight jubilee.
hit it
bruh.
early.
Yeah,
A new
all
one.
the endorphins in your head just going crazy because you're like, oh yeah, just relieving in a clean porta potty, impossible to find.
Man. I got one at
Hit
one
it
of my
with the
work
beat
sites
drops.
delivered, and I was there when I received it, and like I put a lock
Tested
on
it
it.
out.
I was the first one to use it. I was like, I don't even have to put a paper down in this thing. This is fresh.
Virgin toilets, bro.
fresh.
That's
Brand new.
virgin porta potties.
Nah, it's
brand
probably they
new.
just picked it out the lot. Like when you're in a bar and you look to the left, there's just to the right. There's just a
Yeah,
whole
they
bunch
they
of
wiped
porta
them
potties
things
right
down
there.
before they let them go right there for sure.
Every time I'm at a bar and I look down, it's just a fucking sea of
Mad porta potties.
Hey,
It's real.
I seen the dude with on that dirty jobs. His job was to clean porta potties.
I mean,
He's
that's the
making some good
dirtiest
money.
job I can imagine. Yeah.
Remember that movie Ready to Rumble when they had to clean that shit and he locked them in there and picked it up?
You remember in Jackass, dude? You fucking went in there
Oh,
and flipped it upside down, dude.
That Preston fool, he always be acting, on my nerves.
But yeah, back to that question. By the way, just pro tip, bro.
Just
First of all, if
shitty-ass
you're a dude and you
shit.
go to the club, you probably shouldn't wear white pants. But let's say you are wearing white pants. That's not a smart move.
That's where you're gonna
Like-
need that man pawn.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you get the wrong chick and she start twerking that on you, bro. You about to get some nice stains.
It's gonna get
No.
some.
Oh,
What's the other meme that was popping? It was like you just be farting in the club because nobody could hear it.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Clear it
Especially if you're
out.
in the middle of general admission.
Hell yeah, dude. Get that thing out.
You're like, hey, open it up, open it up,
Open up the pit.
open
I'm
it
putting up
up.
my ass right now, brother.
Yeah, but if you overdo it, the vibration still comes through your jeans in the back, and you could just
That smell's
too
gonna
close to
waft
you.
out though.
That's
Oh,
all.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
It
fuck
still
everyone
smells like
knows.
fart in the club.
yeah.
Sure.
You just gotta look like you didn't fart. That's all. Just like
You
keep
gotta
yourself
keep digging,
together.
like,
Like who? What?
Dig it and be like,
Oh, I
oh,
don't
what
know
the hell
who
is that? Look at the other
farted.
dude, be like,
Oh,
do
dude,
you smell
you
that?
guys
That's-
smell that? It smells hella oozy, bro.
I'm just gonna lie.
Man,
Yeah.
it's wild.
Hey,
All right. Well,
yeah,
doing
beware, bro.
any-
Just don't go to the club if you feeling shitty. Real talk.
Yeah, yeah,
Surprised
no,
you
I'm
haven't
just
dropped
annoyed,
the
I'll
fart,
do it.
the fart sound yet. So
Oh, I have been, bro.
Yeah.
I've been dropping.
Oh, we
farts.
can't
Have you
hear
not-
it.
Oh, we can't hear it, bro.
Oh, that's
Good.
That's heartbreaking. Dang.
Terrible.
Well,
If Saw Jimmy makes a fart sound and no one's there to hear it, does it make
Like-
a sound?
does it actually happen? Oh no.
I'm ready.
We've
to hear
been
the one that-
fartless, bro. I've been letting these rip over
I
here.
know.
Too
The
bad.
one that always cracks me up, though. When they be
He's probably
farting.
battling. He's like, oh, these guys aren't even laughing at
I
these
was like,
farts
yeah,
right
they
now,
don't
bro.
even
Like,
have
the
humor.
energy's low right now.
That
There
one
you
there.
go. Yeah.
All this
Wow.
shit
Bit of
talk.
fart energy.
Brother, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
up
just
true.
freaking.
Brother,
Yeah. All
What's
in all,
that?
What's that, brother?
It's my
Yeah.
ass, brother.
bro,
What's
white
that,
before you
brother?
twerk.
It's my
That's for
ass,
sure.
brother.
Yeah, bro.
Brother.
White before you twerk.
Demo's like, don't do the farts. Okay,
Don't do
grow
the
up.
Doja Cat, bro.
Can't
Grow
stand it.
up, dude. Oh, he can't stand the
So
farts.
foul. Such a foul sound, like for no reason.
Oh my god. I'm just trying to be cute.
You don't be farting, cuz?
Nah. Not like
nah,
that.
I hold it, bro.
Not like that.
got some
Bro,
tightness.
when you're in a tropical vacation or a place where there's a
Emo
lot of
just all
humidity,
sticky, silent but
your
deadly.
chances of wet farts is much higher.
Hey,
Just saying,
hold
bro.
on. We taking this back, bro. I gotta. Yeah,
Yeah.
Demo is. He said he don't fart like that, but his shit make people throw up.
Man,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a time, boy.
What a
That's
time.
all I
we
gotta
went to
say.
we went to
He
the
clear
Drake
out the
concert.
rooms. Yup.
I
You were there.
ate
Oh
a-
no, Davey
I ate a
wasn't
co-
there. Yeah, Davey.
I ate a
Oh,
Cobb
we-
I
salad.
came after. I was there, but I didn't come for the fart.
Oh,
It was
God.
already happened.
I ate a
My
Cobb
bad.
salad and
You went to the
let one
Drake
go.
concert with egg
My
fart?
homegirl was there. She threw up.
Yak,
Yeah.
bro. 'Cause we went
Straight
to
up.
Weezy had a room right by this, like, what was it? I forgot that restaurant.
Yeah,
Horatio.
that's where I got the salad.
Yup, that's where we ate at. And then on Weezy had like this weird ass like fucking boardroom suite or something.
Yeah,
That shit
it
had
was
like a long
meeting
table
table.
in there
Yeah,
too.
Nope.
we were chilling.
And we was
It
in
was
there just
cracking.
pre-gaming before the Drake concert, and then Demo just let like a silent killer out. We're like, this smells like hella rotten egg. And then like, yeah, homegirl was in the bathroom just like,
It was off to.
she
It was
started letting them
cracking.
brick at Drake probably.
Damn,
You already know.
now
Drake can
fart.
smell
Hey, imagine, hey y'all, somebody farted in here.
him. Who was it? Who was it?
He probably would have gave you like $20,000. He's like,
Yeah,
you have the
get this
smelly
guy some
shit.
money.
He's
He needs some new
bands.
drugs.
It was lit as fuck. I remember y'all were hella close. You're like on the floor.
Yeah, that was cracking.
That's when you had like the basketball court and shit. That was crazy.
Mm.
But yeah, man, some good news coming up. Finally,
Farts to
Finally.
farts.
they got the astronauts have been stranded for 9 months home, and the lady came back with a new baby. No, just kidding. But but yeah, they got him back. So I'm glad to see this, bro. It's pretty dope. What do y'all think when y'all saw this?
Yeah, man, it's crazy that we like at the end of the last show we were just randomly brought that up, and then all of a sudden during the week, you know, they got fucking brought back. So that's pretty crazy timing. But shout out to them if it was real. You know how they say going to space is fake and everything like that. But yeah, that sucks. They were literally, it's supposed to be like a week mission, right? 1 week mission to get stuck for 9 months. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, man. They definitely smelled each other's farts for sure.
You think he was clapping them up there? You would have to.
I mean,
He said you would have to. I don't know, bro, man.
I don't know.
Well,
I
yeah,
think they're both like,
It's not like they were the only ones up there. There's like a whole team of scientists.
yeah,
up
there
there
was
that
like hella
rotates in
people
and
up there, huh?
out. Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of people on the ISS.
They kept just making it like it was.
Wait,
them
there was more than just them two.
Yeah, it wasn't just them. People had come and left, like in the time that they were up there. They just didn't have space to take them home.
Yeah.
Oh, really? In their shit, so they were just living there. Because
that's why
they didn't have the
people were
suits,
like
right?
all the tripping, like, oh, they went up there. They were supposed to have a short mission, but for 9 months they survived. They brought all this food and stuff. Like, what? This fake? Yeah, because people were going up there, stupid, taking supplies. They're on the space station. They're not just loose in a ship floating around.
Damn, so it was like an orgy. They were all fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Probably.
They were all banging each other, bro. That's crazy.
What kind of food were they getting? Just only space food, bro? How your shit's looking?
Like just like the space food.
Yeah, it looks like that, bro. But yeah, I think this is dope because one, they're home, but two, what do you think is gonna happen now that there was all this Tesla hate and now SpaceX finally did something good? You think that people are gonna stop blowing up the Teslas because of this?
No, no, probably not. No.
Oh man,
this dude, he's in that full hate mode where like even when you do something good, you're like, nah, fuck you anyway. Yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? Fuck you. You still suck.
yeah, that's the crazy thing. But yeah, no, this is dope, bro. Finally got him home. People were worried. At least they were getting food though.
Right. Didn't they stop another mission from going up though too?
Well, there was another mission that was gonna get them, but then it ended up the weather was bad and they ended up having to scrap that.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Whatever. This could be fake. They said space is fake. I've been seeing those videos pop up, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, you've been seeing that we're in like the northern
Space is fake.
the center of Hyperia, and that we're surrounded by several land masses that where dragons live and shit. I've seen those ones. Those are fire. They're sick. Those
People are just wild.
those are sick. Yeah, for sure. Well, hey, on another conspiracy tip, the JFK files dropped,
Yeah.
and they didn't really give that much on by way of new developments and like solutions and whatever, but they like did have a lot of random things about the CIA and what they do, like that they put a contaminating agent in Cuban sugar headed for the USSR, or like, they different covers that they'd have for people, and just like a lot of redaction. If you want to go check it out, 420 joke on X has the whole readout.
What
But the
about
one,
Oh no,
what's that?
my bad. No, go ahead. My bad.
The one that was the most fun is that they did use birds for spying on people. So
Hey.
that's always cool,
Wow.
there you go.
Shout out Harry
Trained
Potter.
birds have been trained and tested in the United States to carry small intelligence collecting packages such as audio surveillance devices, small cameras, and current measuring devices. Any data collected from unwitting domestic sources would have been used only for engineering purposes, then destroyed. So that was in the JFK files.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Man,
crazy.
go
Like-
check out episode 118, Generation G, meth pigeons.
Yeah, shouts out.
Hey, that's dope, man. Pigeons are dope, but at least we know that they're real pigeons. They're just been trained or altered to do that, so they're not robots.
I like how Donald Trump is taking claim for like, our White House is releasing all these documents and this, that, and the other, but like, hasn't it been about time? Isn't there only a certain amount of time, like 60 years or something like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that documents can be classified before it's no longer top secret?
Right. This
Like,
there was another rollout under Biden too, where they like had some that they got released to, but this one like is a full unredacted of just basically like the middle portion, I suppose. Because again, so much of what they released today doesn't really have all that much to do with the actual assassination. It's just like they just removed the black ink from some reporting. So
yeah.
Where are the Kill Kanye files?
yeah, the Kill Kanye files, right? Those will. I don't know. If
You think this guy gets assassinated or something? I mean, updates was going completely crazy again. He just went in on like Jay-Z's kids and family, and then just been saying a whole bunch of other stuff. Called Drake the
Well,
Yeah.
dang
He was
it.
wild. I heard he was hanging out with the Tate brothers. He
called
was like with them.
says Kendrick sounds like a
Is that he said that?
yeah. That's one of his tweets.
I was following though all week so far about his crazy rants. It's normal, and then of course, guess what? He drops Bully and the little visuals and unfinished album or whatever he wants to call it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
didn't
didn't
even
listen
bother
to
to
all
go
of it,
check it
but
out. You listen to
that's
some of it,
not only the snippet and video. He dropped like a video.
and like, how was it? Like first take.
I mean, the only song it's what you would expect of Kanye: some singing, a little gospel, a little hip hop, little mixture of music, but it's nothing I would be like, okay, you have to go listen to this. This is so fire right now, especially with how he's acting and stuff like that. The same act gets old.
Oh yeah, but now it's just like on fucking roids, bro. He just going in on everything. He's like, he put a list of the shit got me cracking up. The people who like let him down. He had like his kids on there, the black community. He fucking is just like, bro, this dude is just. He doesn't ever has nothing to say about his wife though, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. What
But then he
got?
was even saying like in tweets, he was like, "Yeah, I hit women before. Like fucking Carti's a woman beater. Like you know what I'm saying. He's saying all this shit. Like what the hell, bro? Like he just wilding. He's like, even Drake said Kendrick hit his wife, and he's over there on at the Super Bowl and Puff in jail. This is where his tweets. He's just full like it's like full gone, bro. Like what's going on?
Yeah, Brad's tripping.
Like
Man's lonely, bro.
your variant is tripping, Demo.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
On an alternate universe.
He's his own thing now.
Like
Yeah.
bro, it's like crazy. Like he off the meds, or is he just like trying to troll extra hard? Like he just like
I don't even know if this. I mean, this is back to what I was saying a few episodes ago. It's kind of all he has now. So,
Yeah,
that's how he's
and the
getting
music doesn't
attention.
override it either.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Anymore.
Because the music's not that good.
Yeah.
So all he has is spectacle and personality or attempts at it
You think he
to
gets
kind of
smoked or
do.
what?
I don't
No,
know if
but he
people even
should
got the
get.
I
time
feel
to
like
He
do
that's
it.
how
should
he
smoke.
would want to go out. It's just he gets killed. Just
Nah, and somebody make him a martyr. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was just about. Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
so I
Knock
mean,
on
that's what
wood.
like
He
I
might
feel like
smoke
he would
himself.
want.
Yeah. I had
No, it's-
somebody message me about that. Yo, what'd you think about him? And I was like, bro, I was really tripping. And they were like, yeah, I think he's right about the Jews though. And I'm like, yo, chill out, man. Chill out.
yeah, that goes into that self-fulfilling thing that I was saying, is that like he does this stuff and then people react to it, and then people reacting to it and calling him weird and not wanting to associate is like self-fulfilling. So he's like, see, I'm right because they hate me now. And it's like, I don't know, man. Might just have only to do with your behavior. I don't know
Yeah,
if it
but
confirms anything.
now he's like pushing where it's like, damn, who even cares about his old music now? Too, it's just like
Yeah.
he's just whack
Yeah.
now.
I mean, I still will. Again, he still there's not anything he could really do to not have him knocked out of some of the top producer spot ever. But just as a public figure now,
Yeah,
it's just lame, I guess. It's just
Yeah.
like you guys have seen my like knee-jerk rants in the dark group chats. But I'm just like,
you went in on here last week, or was it a few weeks ago? But yeah,
yeah,
I just now because I was still kind of holding like a glimmer of hope, and then I was just like, oh, fuck, this is.
I mean,
He's
my,
like
my
fuck everybody.
it's just, he's, who am I to say this, because he's, he's a star, but like as just a feet kicked up consumer, I'm like, shut the fuck up, loser. Like, make good stuff again. That's all you got to do.
He even put
You
Ty
know?
Dolla on there, and that's who he's been
Yeah.
making music with, like the people that let him down list. I was like, God damn.
Well,
Yeah.
it's fine. I mean, there's some shades of when he used to be, a creative, like digging deep and letting his music do the typing that he's doing now. Like there's a functional way for him to turn that into art, but instead it's just garbage online. It's just weird. It's like basically, so it's like a 4chan poster stole his brain and didn't have a filter. That's what he's kind of become.
You know where this
Yeah.
started though, like as far as his like big trigger on the internet was, I guess the straw that broke his back was when I guess Playboy Carti, who dropped an album this past week, asked, I guess, Kim Kardashian for permission for his daughter to drop some vocals on a track. And Kanye West took it personally because he made music with Cardi and they scrapped that album, and he wasn't on this new album that
he
dropped.
took him off the album. He took his
Yeah.
verse off. I guess he was supposed to be on the song with Kendrick, the Good Credit.
Oh, Good Credit. That's the
Yeah,
song.
because he made that beat. I guess Kanye did.
Oh, and then so then he said he was holding his tongue, and then until Cardi started asking Kim, who's a white woman,
He
and
tweeted. He
and his
tweeted
baby
to her.
mama, to get permission. So he's like, I don't get to say in my own kid's life because my kids are black, I'm black, and Kim's white. All right.
Well, I don't know if you saw his rants today regarding Kim and her family, but he was calling them all sex traffickers. He said,
Yes, I saw
the
that.
Kardashian family is all sex traffickers, and they sex traffic the black children that they have strategically, and blah blah blah. He's going really
Those are bold
ham right
claims.
now. Still,
Well, sounds like the Jews get no. I mean, dang, like it's just nuts to. Yeah, I mean, again,
bro.
even
It's a
that.
rap.
Yeah, even then, it's like, bro, like bury that. Stop typing. Hold it in tight. Hold that dump in, bro, and then just get yourself in front of a fucking like DAW. Get yourself in front of a keyboard.
Iggy went at him pretty tough too.
Who?
Iggy.
Oh, Iggy Azalea. Yeah,
He tried to put her in there talking about asking her son. She was like, "Leave me alone." Like, Cardi has other kids in mind. This is just the most famous one of his because it's with me. And then yeah, she was like, "Yeah, I know what you do. You be sending out your dick pics, saying like all these sexual fantasies you want to have with crazy women, and like how many people you like want to fuck your wife, or you like let him fuck your wife at the time, like Kim Kardashian and shit. So like, yeah, she was going in on him.
Oh, shit, she was exposing like that too.
She's like, I got way
Well-
more. Like, she's like, I got plenty of that, but she's just saying like shit like that. She was like,
Well,
well,
she-
she was like alluding to that, like that, you
Yeah,
know,
because he was going hard at her, saying like, "Oh, you know, I could have smashed Iggy, but
I didn't want to for
I didn't want
so-
to out of respect for Playboy Carti and out of respect for." And then he started naming all the dudes that used to smash her, all the rappers that he was friends with, on the post. So that's why she was like, "Fuck this guy."
Dang.
Yeah,
Two washed up people going at it. That's
yeah.
like-
Iggy's still bad.
She's way better at what she does now than being a rapper.
what did she do now?
What she was doing before, yeah.
Just put
Her being a
post
baby
not,
mama.
not
pictures.
rapping.
Not rapping. Yeah.
Just post
See, that's
sexy pics.
Yeah,
posting-
OnlyFans
posting
and
butt.
being a mother.
Gotcha.
Two great things.
Very cool.
Very cool, man. But
Very
yeah,
cool.
like since we're talking about that now, the album, we gotta mention it because it's such a big topic this past week, and polarizing. Either people love it or a lot of people hate it as well.
Polarizing.
Yeah, I
Uh,
feel like it should have been, instead of being a Playboy Carti album, they should have said like whoever just produced this album made this their album and said Playboy Carti was on it, because
I agree.
it's
the
mostly
guys-
just straight music, and that's what people are vibing to. Nobody's vibing off like any
Mhm.
catchy lyrics or anything that he's talking about at all.
Right. Yeah.
He's barely talking. It'll be like 2 minutes into the song, and then he'll do a verse where the volume is so low you can't even understand what he's mumbling out.
Nah, he's just whispering. He's on that whisper rap, and then like Davey was putting me on earlier when he does that weird voice,
that
where
deep
he's like,
voice, that
"Hit her, hit her,
ketamine.
she fucking my balls and shit." That's that ketamine.
Yeah, when he's
on the
feeling
drug.
on that drug, you know, that's
But
like,
yeah, man. Like Dave was saying, it's just polarizing. Like this is the new young people. Like they're God. You feel me? Like young kids are loving this shit. This is for them. This is what he closed out Rolling Loud, right? Like I heard it wasn't that cool, like on the stream, but I heard if you were there, it was popping. Like you know what I mean? Like it was going crazy.
I heard that the Playboy Carti album got 130 million streams on the first day.
Hell
crazy.
yeah. man.
130 million streams.
No, because that's the thing. People been
Wow.
waiting for it, and then he kind of like he acted like he wasn't dropping it no more, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, it's coming out. So like
Well-
for like the young people, they this is their lord, bro. It's just hilarious.
I-
But I
I
must say, like I do like this album better than the whole lot of red
all
one.
his other ones pretty
That-
much.
Well, no, not the first one. Like you know, with Magnolia. And shit.
Magnolia, that was normal rap. Still, he's doing regular rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
then
mean,
like
I didn't really pay much attention to what he was saying either. I was locked in on that production. It really is.
Yeah.
but he's just saying
It's
little
good.
stupid words on there just to go with it with the song. Like it's just-
Whatever.
But that's the genre of music. It's not there like we were talking about
Yeah.
before off camera. Me and Nessa were talking like it's not for the lyrics. Like that's the new age.
Yeah, it's for
now
like
of
to
hip-hop.
go like to be moshing in a mosh pit at festivals and shit. It's for like just being on the on the go and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's that shit like that. Like so I get that, but yeah, if you're looking for like lyrical shit, like of course this is not an album to listen to. You know what I mean? But like something in the gym or like you doing a little car. But I fuck with like 6 or 7 songs off the album. Like you know what I mean? I don't fuck with the whole. It's like 30 songs, right, or 20 something.
30. Yeah.
But every song is like 2 or 1 minute, like Demo was saying, because he's barely saying anything. So it's mostly
Yes.
just like the beat. kinda
ADD,
thing.
ADD times.
Literally is just a beat album full of
But yeah, he
beats.
has some cool features on there. Like
really
surprisingly, he
is.
had like he got
Multiple
Kendrick on
times.
there 3 times. He got The Weeknd on there. He got Young Thug back on there. Who else?
I also like that he did a variety of beats. It's not just like your typical his mosh pitting music only or his he had some throwback beats. Like it sounded like we were talking about like the old school Young Jeezy type
Yeah, that
Atlanta
Radar,
Doughboy.
That's produced by Metro Boomin.
Yeah, that makes sense. But here's
Only
another thing
five.
too is like as much as I'm not a huge fan of Playboy Carti, right? But at the same time, it's like we've seen this happen over and over again with generations, and you know we just got to accept that we're starting to get old. You know, the Gen G universe is getting old, and we're not really as open to the change and shift in music, right? Specifically in hip hop. Whereas like even just not too long ago, well, like 10, 20 years ago, you got fucking when Future and Young Thug came out, right? Everyone was already like all the older guys who are probably 40, 50 years old right now were like, oh, fuck this. Like, what the fuck is this mumbo humbo jumbo shit. They can't even talk, and then they're screeching and ad-libbing. And then before that, what was right before that? T-Pain and the whole auto-tune movement, and everyone's like, "Oh,
He was hating. You feel me? Death of auto tune, where he came on the stage and he low key killed T-Pain's career for a few years. You know what I'm saying? People like when he came back was like, "Oh, T-Pain always been dope." People were just hating because Jay-Z was trying to put the stamp like, "Oh no, we ain't doing that no more." Some shit.
Exactly. And,
Auto-tune's great.
Yeah, it makes a lot of weak people better too.
Well, I mean, I like it as an instrument, really. Like that's how I consider
I'm
it.
saying it's better like for your like music is just some high tech new shit. But yeah, like Dave was saying, this is just like the new generation. Like you could listen to it or not, but if you're like really diving into like speak on this shit, like yeah, you gotta at least give it a little shot. And if you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. Just...
Auto-tune is like just kind of like a tool to use, and usually it sounds better if you know how to sing.
Exactly. T-Pain can sing, and it just enhances his shit. You know,
or
it enhances his shit.
Yeah, I mean, it knocks it into the right kind of tune that's very pleasing, and it's pitch perfect. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm there though. Like I kind of when I was I didn't listen to all of it, but when I was jumping around the album, like I didn't really hear something I didn't like. And I mean, you can rewind us to a couple episodes that I was like, I'm just so bored with music, and this kind of went the opposite. As long as it's interesting and trying to be something new, is usually what's gonna hit the mark for me. You know.
Well, you fuck with Suicide Boys, right? And like shit like that.
Yeah, I like Suicide Boys, City Morgue, Ramirez. There's a lot there, like kind of like that. I mean, Freddie Dredd is pretty good. I don't really like his bars that much, but
a lot of the production is almost like that type of specific genre, you know.
Yeah, very distorted. It sounds it just sounds like it's coming out of a big old speaker somewhere.
I've been on that BX the plug.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. I think Spotify got me.
I'm whooping the act right and fucking that bitch in the hand.
Yeah. I got a shout out before we move off this too. Music wise, I actually listened to the Currency one. I fuck with the Currency Harry Fraud. That one was solid, real good.
Demo ain't fucking with that sleepy music.
It is high. It's jazz though, Demo. It's jazz, bro. Jazz beats. You know,
hip hop. He's like, I don't listen to rap.
Man,
Mike Sherm.
I would definitely slap the Mike Sherm over any of those.
Or you don't fuck with BX the Plug?
Yeah, well, I like him. Yeah,
I like the samples. I like the samples, like the Isley Brother one. It's 2 a.m.
Man, yeah, I would rather listen to the new Georgiana album over Playboy Carti.
And that Tory Lanez, by the way. I mean, that album's better than most people's albums, and this fool did it from jail. So shame on y'all.
Georgina, or what's her name again?
Georgiana.
That stuff is so funny.
Georgiana from Georgia,
bro. I really thought it was actually
from Indiana.
Man, can't get over it. I thought that was straight up
ready for that Jello album.
I told y'all what that genre is last week. It's spectrum rap.
That's it.
I'm ready for that Jello album.
I'm ready for that Jello album too.
Hey,
bro.
He was at Rolling Loud too.
Rolling Loud. Hey, Rolling Loud looks
shake that for me. Hey, that song knocks, bro.
That sounds just like Tweaker.
It does.
It doesn't matter.
That's
Tweaker's dope. That's fine.
Man.
Did you watch any Rolling Loud, Davey? Because I know you usually watch it sometimes.
No, usually I do. I do stream it sometimes, but not this time. But I guess I missed out, man.
I seen the Jello clip. He had the whole crowd lit. Yeah, you sent that one too, huh?
You take that ass for me.
Where he had the jean shorts on.
Yeah, the jorts.
Bro, he's just basically doing spring break MTV rap.
Yes.
It's like perfect. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
I like it, man. He's bringing like 2008 back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People only liked him once he started seeing the jorts come out. And he's like, oh, this will wear jorts. All right.
Yeah.
And then also, what's the name? You're writing songs for him too.
Zoe.
Zoe.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Zoe had some heaters. Super Saiyan. I'd be slapping Super Saiyan by Zoe.
That's hilarious. Does LaMelo rap or no?
Huh?
Does LaMelo rap?
Nah, he's not. He's like, probably like they're corny. But he be in the videos though.
That's why he's the best
That's
basketball
that
player.
little brother.
Yeah, man.
Talk about
Shouts
him.
out.
He's just always hurt now. Like fuck.
Hey, man,
He's
shouts
hella
out
raw.
LeVar Ball, man. He lost his leg.
Man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
They took his
Pray for him.
foot, man. He sold his soul. He said, all your
devil
sons will
came and
make it.
my feet.
We
Yeah,
want
he
an
said he
arm
had
and a
it.
leg.
He had an infection, and then it was like he was in the hospital for like a month. He said, and then they cut
Jan,
off
would
his
you do that?
toes, and then they said they had to go up to like his knee, but then
That's
they didn't go up there. So,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
That's
I
why on
might-
the new
I might
slam
be
ball,
down, though.
and on the slam cover, that new one they dropped, they put like a fake leg on there.
Dang.
They put a fake
R.I.P.
thing on him.
If you told me like you just gotta give up your leg when you're like whatever he's 60 years old or however old his ass is.
That's what he said in the interview. He's like, I'm fine. He's like, I got a lot of more limbs for them to take. That's what he said.
Yeah, so if Gary
That's what he said, bro.
He said that shit, bro, in the interview for Slam.
only-
He said, he's like,
the
I'm
big-
strong. I got a lot more limbs for them to take. I
They,
don't mind.
The big loss here is that we'll never see him run to a. Well, maybe we will run down the ring for WWE. I don't know. You
Again?
get a prosthetic,
that was good.
get a prosthetic on there. He
Weird.
can still jam probably.
Oh yeah, he got money, bro. He could get like a top of the line prosthetic.
He could get Lieutenant Dan legs to run down there.
way better, like especially
never
now
gonna
with all
play
the AI kind of shit and like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
he
get
got
himself a robot leg.
a super leg. He gonna be like, "Can you please let me shake that ass for me?"
Shake my leg for me. Oh,
Hey, who sent out this
Ooh,
picture of Caitlin Clark just
Look
looking
at
at?
that.
I
He
put
got-
that.
He got some yams.
See,
Look,
she's out
He
here
said- he
swole
said
now.
the yams,
She really been in the gym.
that curve,
If
bro.
Bob
You see
Weezy
that
was here,
curve,
he
bro?
would say,
Bro,
you
she's
know,
got like
give me a hard time.
got-
But she been
she's
in the
like-
gym getting ready. She was getting beat up and thrown on the ground by girls last season, but sophomore season seems like she getting ready.
yeah.
I fuck with her, but I don't think she does doggy style. She only does cat style. You know that cat pose.
Oh, all the way,
that's
real
vibe
back
she,
arch though.
Yeah, the opposite of the arch is the upper arch. Yeah.
Oh no.
This is
Uh,
fun.
But yeah,
She
shout
gonna
outs
be
to her,
the-
man.
She gonna be the MVP.
There's a
Man.
good chance.
Who knows?
Can you please?
Her team has gotten better as well.
Take
So
that
look
back
out
from me.
for the Indiana Fever to make
For
some
real.
noise.
Hey,
Yeah, shout out to the Monarchs. You know, or what is it now? The Valkyries. I'm
Re-
tripping.
Oh yeah. Shout outs to
Monarchs was the old Sacramento WNBA
Yeah,
team.
for
Yeah.
real.
Nice
speaking
shit.
about that, Demo, you would like to hear this news too, since we're talking about women's basketball. Shout outs to the Roses from the Unrivaled Basketball League who won the championship, which is the team Angel Reese is on.
Oh, she's a champion.
Yeah.
She's a champion. I don't think she played that game, by the way.
Well,
so
technically, I don't know how to say it.
Can you please? Yeah, remember Demo
but
doesn't
yeah,
like black
Demo wanted me to mention that because he supports black women. So shout out to all black
Yeah.
women.
Shouts out to black women, man. Shouts out to
It's on
the
me.
Rose.
people. Like, no, he doesn't, blood.
Stop it. Get some help.
But yeah, man. How about some men's basketball? Shout outs to March Madness. It's in full fledged. If you guys are listening to this, so
oh, is it really? All
Can you
right.
yeah,
please?
so,
Yeah.
it's gonna be way different than most March Madnesses, in my opinion. And as we progress in the future too, because of the NIL deals have changed and the transfer portals have changed things. So a lot of these schools that we're used to seeing dominate aren't going to be as dominant anymore.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun.
That.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A little more spreading out. You know what I'm saying? That talent.
Yeah.
For the butt cheek.
Yeah.
Hey, so are we jumping to fights?
Yeah,
we
dude,
can talk about it a little bit. Oh, wait. There is one thing that I did add to the thing here. There was actually a major settlement just went out. Google. They had
Oh,
a
shit.
settlement out to pay $28 million were paid out to settle claims that it favored white and Asian workers. So they settled so they didn't have to go to court and officially admit it, but on behalf of Hispanic, Latinx, Indigenous, Native American, American Indian, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander, and Alaska Native employees at Google. were awarded $28 million, saying that white and Asian employees were placed in higher job levels
Quack,
than
quack.
even for the same work. And raises and promotions were held from those who complained about that. And they were saying that Google violated California's Equal Pay Act. And the settlement actually came after the lawyers agreed this month to exclude black employees from the proposed class settlement, which Google was looking for. So once they said, nah, take blacks out, we'll give it to you. You know, so that's what that's what happened. So I don't know. That's actually bananas, ain't it?
So the 4 people that were excluded were pissed. No,
That's what I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I read it when I read the list. I wasn't even thinking, hey, they held black people out. I was thinking like, yeah, ain't no black people in there at all. Even
how many black people work at Google? You know,
yeah, not that many, but I know they're mad right now.
3.
Hell yeah.
So this was done. It was a class action suit on behalf of let's see, 6,600 people employed between 2018 and 2024.
that fall into that category of non-Asian
that's what
whites.
The 28 million was settled among them.
That's not for how big of a company that is with that many employees, like 6,000.
Yeah, 6,000. Well, that's the
Go
6,000 that
crazy.
were discriminated and chose to be part of this lawsuit. You know,
The
So,
rest had to
it-
shut their
it's-
mouth.
it separates out to be about, what will that be like? Maybe like $4,500 per person.
That's it.
Not that
Yeah,
tight.
that's it.
Not that tight. That's one.
That's it.
Most of them make more than that anyway. That's
Yeah, like literally in a month.
Yeah.
for
know?
sure. Most if you're working in the Bay and Google, they're making more than that in a month for sure.
Yeah,
tripping.
for sure. But
Might
yeah,
not work there much longer.
technically, don't shouts out anybody involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Google makes enough
Whatever.
money that they could do that every year and still be fine.
Dude,
Lose 28
bro,
mil
is
is
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing in the grand.
Billion-dollar companies.
Yeah, they'll just be like,
Exactly.
here. Here you go.
They had that in the budget for settlements.
Yeah, right, exactly. They
I
have
don't doubt
in their like golden case for when they find the dead body in the trunk of one of the C-suite members. They're like, oh, that's barely anything compared to the dead body in the trunk money we have.
Mhm,
So
for real.
yeah, we got our Ted Kennedy fund. Shouts out the poli-sci majors that understood that one. All righty. Should we go here or should we go to
Yo, we're taking it to London, bruvs.
Oh,
Yeah.
How we do last week, man?
Let me.
yeah, we could go to the autism chart.
Yeah, for sure. The spreadsheet that was the most aggressive possible thing for just to do it. You know,
Yeah.
same for
Okay.
work.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, shouts out. You know, the production.
Shout out to you,
production here on this,
Demar.
It's American made.
podcast.
American
Absolutely.
made.
So
Even got the
last
podcast
week
podcast
on
branding.
Wheezy and myself both picked Vittori, who lost in a decision to the Caucasian.
The
Yes.
Caucasian, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
the
you
new
get when
record,
you go against the Caucasian.
that's real, man. Should have known. Demo out in the lead, 8-2, Davey 6-4, and everyone else pulling up at 5-5, 500.
Damn, bro.
You knew that Italian person of color was not gonna make it out of there, man.
Yeah, I should have known, man. Should have known. But he's from real Italy, you know. He ain't just claiming it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Allegedly.
then maybe technically he's not an Italian person of color. So
Yeah, he's like a real Italian
person
dude.
Then he's
no
just like-
color.
a Roman.
Yeah, that's I thought he had it, man.
All right. So wait, is this not for a belt or is this the championship?
It's no belt, bro.
It's maybe
No
for the
belt.
number one contender.
Well, Leon is already number one, isn't he?
Yeah, he lost his belt.
Yeah, but
recently.
there's a lot of people out there though. Like they gave Bilal a different guy. Bilal's gonna fight an Australian dude to defend his title, and then you still got the Kazakhstanian guy out there. So welterweight's kind of
Shaft
who knows what they're doing right now.
Yeah,
But
but
this
it's
is for
Gary.
show.
There's some good
Yeah,
fights
yeah.
in this card.
Damn,
Yeah,
is
so
Sean
it's a
Brady
car-
Mexican or no?
nah, he's from Philadelphia, white boy from
From
Philadelphia.
Philly.
Mm. Man,
But he enjoys Japanese tattoos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought I saw a little. I can't see this far, so I thought I saw some like Aztec bird action happening.
Aztec
Bro.
warrior.
Oh,
Yeah, you should keep it going lower, below the waist, bro.
hey, hey, oh,
Um, yeah, dude. This is a good fight. We're in London, England, at the O2. Turned into O3.
Leon Edwards.
But we got Leon Edwards, man, who was the ex-champion. And now he's fighting Sean Brady, who's taking this fight short notice.
We got the
it was-
bruv Leon,
It was supposed to be Leon Edwards against who was this supposed to be against?
Australian Jack
Jack
Develamena.
De La Magdalena, whatever his
Man.
name is, JDM. But yeah, so we got this one, man, and it's interesting because this short notice fighter, Sean Brady, who's still somewhat, not fully proven, is the favorite.
No kidding.
Yeah, aggressive
Yeah.
favorite too, -155.
What's the
Yeah.
deal there? Why is that a thing?
Because people are trying to think maybe Leon might be washed because his last fight, he got yoked by Bilal Muhammad 5 rounds.
But yeah,
also
it was
Bilal
also
Muhammad-
Bilal Muhammad.
They both, these are both Bilal Muhammad's sons because he yoked
He beat
Leon
them
in a
both.
5-round fight, but how people call him Bilal, Mr. Pillow Fist, he TKO'd Sean Brady.
Oh,
He
really?
fucked him up. Yeah.
Oh, well, then that
He
might
pieced him up. He pieced
might-
him up.
that might give the edge to Leon in my assessment. Then
You sound like you're from London.
Is that who you're going with?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Leon
too. I'm going with the supercell Leon Edwards.
Yeah, your boy Demo and myself. Normally, I'd choose the black in this situation, but I did get some interest here from that East Vallejo looking white dude. This kind of white dude. He just says nigga sometimes. It looks like.
He just slides in.
He's from
smoothly.
Philadelphia. He
He drives
definitely
a
does.
5.0. You know what I'm saying? Like he's out here. But I am gonna have to go with. I do have a rule about former champions coming back. They get that fire in them. They know what it takes. Just like Thug Rose, came back and had a little rise for a second. I feel like when you lose your belt, you come back stronger. Absolutely.
Well,
So,
especially
like
also the
Valentina.
performance that Leon did in his last fight. He got embarrassed. He
Yeah,
was
and now he's in
he was-
London.
what's his name? He was a big ass favorite. I want to say almost like maybe -400, 500 or something like that.
Yeah, it was a lot.
He got dominated.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think that he's really been in the lab getting ready for whoever was going to be in front of him next. So I'm going with Edwards here.
Yeah, he is at home as well. This is in
He's gonna get
this is
the
hometown.
He's going to have a morning what's it called? Their breakfast,
flim flam,
Beans
full
and
English
toast.
breakfast,
scrumple toast,
beans, toast, of tomato.
Yeah,
spickle spackle.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go
Frog on a
contrarian
log.
here.
Yeah, he's going to
Uh,
wake up and have a little bit of spickle spackle and some flong dong.
Yeah, I'm going contrarian. I'm gonna go with Philly, the white boy from Philly. Get your cheesesteaks, early. But I think he's gonna surprise some people on this short notice fight, man. Leon obviously is the man, but I just think Sean Brady's gonna come through and kind of show himself because he was disappointing kind of in his fight against Bilal Muhammad as well when he was fighting. So
But he's coming off a win though. His last
Yeah,
fight
I
was
mean-
against, who was it against?
Gilbert Burns, right?
Yeah.
Who's
yeah,
arguably washed as well. Shout out to Gilbert
So-
Burns though.
definitely. People saying Leon, he's passed. He's washed, but he's actually only.
They're
aren't they
damn
around
near
the same age?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're similar in age, 32, 33
Mhm.
range. So it's not old.
Jesus.
You know who is old, by the way? The co-main event is Jan Blachowicz, and he's 40, I think already, maybe older than that.
Man.
42.
42.
42, yeah.
Wow, like my favorite gelato. 42.
No, I like the 41
No.
better.
Yeah, against this supermodel guy. Pause. New Zealand. So
Yeah,
check
check
out
David
that
Jones
fight.
kept calling this guy cute on the smoke down. Go check it
Handsome,
out.
but looks
Nah,
kill,
man.
bro.
Then they got Kevin Holland coming on back too.
You got Colin, Kevin Holland on here versus Gunnar Nelson.
Yeah.
Goonie.
Hopefully he doesn't have another disappointing fight.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
we've been-
like Holland needs to fight on this one. Like he needs to fight for real. Like he needs a dub because he's starting to be washed too. Shit.
Washed up, bro. But yeah, man.
Got
enjoy.
Meatball McCann on
Meatball.
here. You know what
Dude,
I
this
mean?
is like a lit card.
Well, because it's
Yeah.
a fight night, but then it's in London. It's at the O2, so they usually gotta make it decent.
Yeah, for sure.
Is Patty
Sweet.
not fighting?
No,
No,
Patty's
he's not
fighting
yet.
in Miami in April 12th.
He's gonna
against
be on
Chandler.
a numbered one
Yeah,
for sure. That draw he brings.
no, he's fighting
Christian
April 12th in
Leroy
Miami.
Duncan back at it.
CLD,
Hey.
mate.
Exactly. And then shout out to Pooja Tomar, the pride of India. She's she's gonna be next up for India.
We have
Well, she is already next up. She's the top female fighter, right? In India.
Yeah, I
It's
imagine
real.
so.
She's
We
there.
got Colin Lauren, who just looks like the most Irish person on the planet.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He looked like that Spectrum strength.
Yeah, bro.
He definitely fights like this.
He looks like that
underhanded.
guy that like Demo says you look like, saw Jimmy.
Oh my god.
You're talking about that,
Oh my god.
syndrome.
Yeah, what's that
Yeah,
bro's
yeah.
name?
No, for
I know
sure. It's the
exactly.
type.
Sean Mills.
The type. I am half Irish. It is the
That was a
type.
trip when I seen him in that movie, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that guy, that's that bro. I was like,
Oh, in the Mad Max.
Yeah,
the new Mad Max.
bro. It threw me how short he was. Because the size of his head makes me think he's like huge, but man, he was a little teeny fella.
You know why his head's big.
Full of
He's
full of
alcoholic.
good
No,
full of good songs.
For everyone who doesn't know, I put a little picture of that dude.
Oh yeah. And then one last shout out to my boy Loner. He's a Chinese British guy.
Oh, God.
So, you know, shout outs to
He's
that. Chinese
British?
British. Yeah, I think
Oh.
he's British as well. His mom's British, I think.
I don't
Oh,
know.
not this guy. Although his teeth look British, but
He is British, bro.
He is British.
Oh, he is
You
British?
know?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
oh, no wonder the teeth, the hair. I should have known.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good singer. He looks just like me, really.
He's a singer, bro.
Yeah, he looks like he
One
smells
for-
weird. He actually sings very well.
1 for 1 with me. I swear, it's like I was looking at a
Well,
mirror.
you know, those type of people are gifted. You know what I mean? They got a special left brain gift.
right.
Yeah.
Left
Yeah.
brain things.
Yep. But yeah, shout out to all the left brainers. Go check out Left Brain Music, Carti, the Playboy Carti album.
Whack.
Demo, why don't you use that right brain and tell us a fun fact?
Yeah.
Oh, a fun fact. Have you guys ever heard about the
Jackass.
most
The white
prolific
brain.
serial killer that there ever was? His
This
name
is fun. All right.
is hold on. I got a
Captain
whole
Crunch.
thing over here. I
Captain
can't
Crunch.
find it. Where did it
Space
go?
Ghost.
Well, I clicked out of it, but
Godzilla.
his name is, where's the notes? I put it in Pedro Alonso Lopez, and he killed
of this
it,
guy.
like, and what they actually got him for. There may be more, but he killed more than 110 young women across Colombia and Ecuador in the
Jeez.
late 60s, 70s, and up
Yeah.
till 1980 when he was arrested. And in 1980, he was arrested and forced to serve his sentence in Ecuador, where they have a maximum sentence of 16 years for some reason. That's the most that you can get. So for killing 110 people, abducting this many women and killing them, he did 16 years, and he was released 2 years early for good behavior. You know,
That's
he was
crazy.
forced to go to a
And he's
Colombian.
just out now, or is he dead?
Well, he was forced to go to a Colombian mental institution where, after 6 years there,
He said, "I'm fine."
they said he's good. He's got no problem, and he paid $70 of bail and absconded. Nobody has seen him since. So if he's still out there, he'd be 71 years old right now.
He's like DB Cooper.
Man, yeah. Well, yeah, he just jumped bail. You know, DB Cooper never got caught, didn't he? He just got away.
No, that was Loki from Marvel.
Yeah. That was dope. episode.
Yeah, no, but shouts out to I guess. Well, don't shouts out him. He killed
No,
a
bro.
lot of people.
He's like,
Yeah, not at all, bro.
Yeah, you're a fucking
The
asshole,
most
bro.
murderingest serial killer there ever was.
Dude, he
Well,
just like
did
stopped at the door. Was like, "No,
he
you
did
quiero
14
matar
years in
más.
prison for
I'm
it.
done." And walked out.
He said, "No, ya basta."
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but-
Yeah,
quiero
but-
matar- no quiero, no quiero.
Hey, chill. He's
Oh, that was
frozen.
one thing
with
that
it.
was funny about Rolling Loud was Owen Wilson there for Cardi.
Oh yeah, Picardi. Yeah,
Hilarious.
they kept asking him questions. So, what's your favorite Carti ad lib? He was like, wow. Wow.
Wow.
That's hilarious, bro.
Shouts out.
Alright.
This has been another interesting week of the group chat on Wax. Let us know what you want to hear. If you want your
I'm trying to get see
fan
what that be
requested
like, man.
contest,
Yeah.
if you want your fan request content
Little
discussed here
2020,
in the
hey.
group chat on Wax, please send it in at Gingy Podcasts on Twitter, at Gingy Podcasts on Instagram. Let us know what you want to hear, what you want us to talk about. You know, anything that kind of interests you. You know, you've been talking about your boy with it, you know, but like
Shout
you
out to
really ain't
Warriors.
brought it to the
Stop it.
forefront. You know,
Right,
let us know. We'll talk about it right here in front of everyone that we know.
All
This
right.
has been another episode of Generation Group Chat on
Group Chat
Wax
on
for
Wax.
your ass.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Shout out the Warriors.
Uh-huh.